Kim Kyung-ah, isn't it? Yeah, Kim Kyung-ah. Yeah, she lost, didn't she? So that was disappointing. But I'll tell you, it'll be a good final, the under-21 boys final. The young Chinese boy against Seo. Who do you think will win that? I think it'll be close. I think, I'll have to go now for this one. Okay.
이번 경기는 남자 단식 준결승 경기입니다.
Coming up now is men's singles quarterfinal.
세계 랭킹 48위이며 2010 이집트 오픈에서 단식 우승을 한 인도 아칸타 샤라드 카말.
Ranked and was 48th and won the men's singles in 2010 Egypt Open from India, Sharath, ACHANTA.
세계 랭킹 16위이며 2010 폴란드 오픈에서 단식 3위를 한 한국의 유승민.
Ranked and was 15th and placed the third place of men's singles in 2010 Poland Open from Korea, Seung.
주식 미국 마이클 마이어.
The umpire from the United States, Michael Maya.
부신 필리핀 레이첼 라모스.
A second umpire from the Philippines, Rachel Ramos.
So the players have been introduced to the crowd. It's the quarter-final of the men's singles here in Seoul at the 2010 Cal Cup Pro Tour Grand Finals, and this contest is between RYU Seung and Sharath Kamal ACHANTA. There he is, RYU Seung, Olympic champion men's singles in Athens in 2004. Lee Chol-sung, the coach, and there are a couple of spectators, and I'm sure they're going to be right behind RYU Seung. RYU Seung currently ranked 16 in the world, has been as high as number 2, and he's the first one out to the table, playing in a predominantly green outfit, 28 years of age, as indeed is his opponent ACHANTA. ACHANTA 48 in the world, has been as high as 39. Our umpires calling the players to decide who has choice of service. The players entitled to a 2-minute practice prior to the start of the match. Both these players very dynamic topspin players. RYU Seung incredibly quick around the table. Fastest pair of legs in the game, arguably. Few people would make a bid for that title, but he's certainly up there among them. He'll look to be playing forehands from all around the table. Quite a few penalty grip players now have reverted to the new reverse backhand topspin, where they use the alternate side of the racket. Wang Hao, Ma Lin, two of the top players in the world, two of the top Chinese players. But RYU Seung still plays the traditional style, just using the one side of the racket. And there he is, beat Lundqvist 4-3. Went the full distance, very close in the 7th and deciding game, but he's through, and his supporters will be very vociferous in their support here this evening. Our umpire, Michael Meller from the United States of America. ACHANTA Commonwealth Games champion in 2006 in Melbourne, a prestigious title, 71 countries taking part in the Commonwealth Games. A few weeks ago he had the honour of taking part in the 2010 Commonwealth Games in his own country, India, the first time India have staged the Commonwealth Games. He managed to win the men's doubles title playing with Saha, beating the two Korean players in the final, Zhang Yi, Gao Ning. And that prevented Singapore doing a clean sweep of gold medals.
Yeah, come on. 2-1.
Shanta's actually the holder of the men's singles title at the recent US Open, and was winner of the ITTF Pro Tour event held in Egypt, again earlier this year. So he's coming into a rich vein of form. That was a great service from Ryu. Second bounce on or about the baseline. ACHANTA not sure whether it's coming long or short. Drops his racket to play the topspin, but then that second bounce, as you saw there, just catching the edge of the table. So Ryu Seung-min, clearly highly motivated, but why wouldn't he be? Quarter-final of the Pro Tour Grand Finals in front of his own crowd. He'll be looking to secure a place on the Korean team at the Olympic Games in London, but of course only 3 places available per country. That's assuming you qualify to participate in the team event, which I'm sure Korea will. But when you look at their playing strength, some very good young players coming through. Jo Si-hook, one of the top 10 players in the world, currently ranked at number 8. Oh Sang-un currently ranked at number 13, and then Ryu Seung-min at number 16. But then a whole host of younger players coming through, and I'm sure Ryu Seung-min will be looking for a good result here to put more pressure on the selectors to favour him in preference to the younger up-and-coming players. And he's steamed off to a great start in this first game, leads 8-3. ACHANTA going for the smash there. Probably a fast forehand topspin would have been more appropriate. Better margin for error. A little bit of side spin on the serve, and Ryu Seung-min takes the first game very comfortably. 11-3. ACHANTA beat Lee Sang-soo in the first round. Took him 7 game points, match points I should say, before he finally did it. He didn't actually face any match points, but he did have 6 before he managed to secure victory in the 7th and final game, so he won by the narrowest of margins, as indeed did Ryu Seung-min when he beat Jens Lundqvist 12-10 in the deciding game. But there we have confirmation of that comfortable victory in the first game, 11-3. And both players fairly quickly back out to the table. And there we have the Ryu Seung-min service. Again, that very quick wrist there, going one way then the other. Often difficult to say which way it was going when it actually made contact with the ball. That's a good start by ACHANTA. This game could develop into a very explosive topspinning versus topspin affair. But in that first game it was Ryu Seung-min who managed to get in with strong topspins, just like that one. Powerful. And ACHANTA not able to counter such power. It's the first time these two have met in a major competition, so the form book doesn't tell us a lot.
1-2.
So we have two Korean players who've won the gold medal at the Olympic Games in men's singles.
4-1.
One's in the crowd watching, Yoon and Kyu, and one's out at the table playing. Who of course won the men's singles title in Atlanta. Also reached the semi-final of the World Championships in 2007.
Yeah, come on. 2-5.
Ashanta's doing well now. He's got to force RYU to play backhands from the backhand side. He's got to be brave. He's got to get out wide to the RYU forehand sometimes to stop him running round. So that's the trademark RYU forehand topspin. Total body action.
Yeah, come on. 4-6.
Good backhand topspin on the diagonal, forcing RYU to play the backhand from the backhand side. Long push from RYU into the backhand of Achanta, took him by surprise. Consequently made the error with the backhand topspin. Again, that long push into the backhand, taking Achanta by surprise. And it's 6 points each in this second game. Achanta now with his two serves to come.
Yeah, come on. 7-6.
If Achanta can win this second game, give him a lot of confidence. Of course, he knows he's up against the former Olympic champion in front of his home crowd, playing on his home soil.
6-8.
And that topspin from Achanta just caught the top of the net, deviated its pathway. And it was enough to win the point. So that's 2 points out of 2 with the Achanta serve. Now it's RYU with his two serves to come. Just perhaps needs to be a little bit braver on the returner serve, Achanta. Trying to keep the ball tight. This time he went for the longer push. He didn't quite read the spin on the ball. More topspin than he thought. So 8 points each. And RYU Seung punches the air. He gets his nose in front for the first time. Indeed. RYU Seung there being supported by his mother in the crowd. She'll be fairly pleased, 1-0 and 9-all, but it'd be very nice for RYU to get this game under his belt. On the other hand, if Achanta can get back into it, he'll be a lot more relaxed. What a great serve. Fast serve down the line, took Achanta completely by surprise. Mum's happy. Very fortunate by RYU Seung, unlucky for Achanta. guided the ball back with his backhand away from the table, Woo Sung-min, and guided it, fortunately for him, onto the edge of the table. So Woo takes the second game 11-9, and he now leads by 2-0. Confirmation of that situation on the screen. Both players now back with their coaches. Lee Chol-sung coaching Woo Sung-min. There we see the backhand. Just guides it back. Guides it back again, and where does this one drop? Right on the edge, unfortunately for ACHANTA. He made a desperate lunge. Did very well, actually. Almost got the ball up. But it's Woo Sung-min who leads by 2-0. And there's Mrs. Roo. She's delighted. So Woo Sung-min to serve at the start of the third game. ACHANTA now up against it. Roo firing on all cylinders.
Sorry. 1-1. Let's 1-1. Yeah, come on. 2-1.
But Sharath, Kamal, ACHANTA certainly fighting hard. Full credit to him.
Yeah, come on. 1-3.
Probably the strongest Indian player for many generations.
Let's 1-3.
Currently 48 in the world, has been 39, so
Yeah.
could be the only Indian player ever to make the top 50. We'd have to check the records, but I think that could very well be the case, certainly in the last 30 years. The new men's coach in India, Massimo Constantini.
1.
Not a name you would necessarily associate with Indian table tennis, but a very strong Italian player who is doing an outstanding job coaching the Indian team, Indian men's team in particular, who've improved considerably during his time in India.
Ah. 6-1.
And what a good start by ACHANTA.
Let's 6-1.
Just caught the top of the net, let serve. Very quickly spotted by Mr. Mayer, the American umpire.
Come on. 1-7.
And so perfect tactics from ACHANTA, preventing Woo Sung-min getting with that strong forehand topspin, forcing him to play backhands from the backhand side.
1-8.
And then the service error, so hopefully here ACHANTA now will open his account and win this third game.
Yeah, come on. 9-1.
Leads 9-1. It would be a major turnaround for Woo Sung-min to come back now. Stranger things have happened, but can't see it on this occasion.
10,
Certainly not
1.
now. 9 game points. There it is, a comfortable, to say the least,
ACHANTA.
victory in the third game for ACHANTA, 11-1. And so the Korean coach, Lee Chol-sung, himself a former Korean international player, not been retired that long. confirmation of the current situation. 2-1 in favour of Roo Seung-min, but psychologically he's just taken a battering. He lost the third game 11-1. How will that affect him in the fourth? I suspect very little. He's a seasoned campaigner, 28 years of age, but a lot of experience packed into those years of playing. Indeed, his opponent ACHANTA, 28 years of age, but quite clearly Roo far more experienced at this level of world-class play. ACHANTA currently based in Germany, and having seen him play quite a few times recently, still feel he's a player who's improving. Whereas Roo Seung-min perhaps peaked, dare I say, 2003, 4, 5, 6, 7. His form of late hasn't been quite as strong as it was in the middle of the last decade. But he's still, as we said, only 28, so no reason why he can't finish his career over the next 4, 5, 6 years with some outstanding performances. Good tactics by ACHANTA, who's trying to flick the ball out wide to Roo Seung-min's forehand. Tactics were good. Has to be brave, he has to do that.
Come on!
That's a superb shot. Backhand down the line. The advantage now is Roo Seung-min's not sure where the ball's going. He's a bit nervous about running round the backhand to play forehands from the backhand side, which when he does, that's his strongest shot. But he now knows that ACHANTA's likely to go wide to the forehand, or indeed down the line. This time he goes down the backhand. And full marks to Sharath Kamal ACHANTA. Having lost the first 2 games, he's come back incredibly strong. Backhand to backhand encounter again. Roo Seung-min's nervous about running around the backhand to play his forehand because the tactics that ACHANTA's currently employing. Slightly fortunate. ACHANTA very quick to acknowledge his good fortune. He now leads 6-2. Who would have believed a turnaround? 2 games to 0 in the lead. ACHANTA. Roo Seung-min, I should say, was 2 games to 0 in the lead. And ACHANTA wins the third 11-1 and now 6-3 up in this 4th game. ACHANTA punching the air with delight. 7-3 in the lead. He's shown a lot of character to get himself back into this quarter-final.
Yeah, come on!
Certainly the bottom half of the draw. There's a wonderful opportunity for someone to get through to the final. The winner of this match to play Gao-Ning, Singapore, or Bastian Steger from Germany, who knocked out his teammate and number 2 seed last night, Dmitry Ovcharov. So certainly the world rankings of the players in the bottom half of the draw somewhat different from those in the top half of the draw. So a great opportunity for a player to make the final of this very prestigious tournament. ACHANTA has to be careful if he takes the pressure off or forgets the tactics. That's what's going to happen. Roo Seung-min is going to get in with that rocket forehand topspin. Trademark Roo Seung-min. He's got to keep being brave and get out wide to the forehand. Seung-min's turning this fourth game around, pivotal moment, and it's ACHANTA who's called timeout. Just has to keep his nerve here, ACHANTA. He has to remember he's still 1 point in the lead. He's 2-1. It's still anybody's quarter-final. Perhaps regretting the fact that he thought he had this fourth game won. That, of course, would be a big mistake if he did. Playing as a former Olympic champion, semi-finalist at the World Championships. You have to keep focused, you have to keep applying the tactics, you have to keep playing positive table tennis, and hopefully that's what he's been told to do. He's an experienced campaigner himself, he probably knows all that. It's just a case now of being brave and doing it. And there it is, that flick out wide to the forehand. When you know a player's got an incredible forehand, you've got to be brave to go out into the forehand, but that's the tactics. Tried and tested, that's the way to do it. And then he gets in with a strong forehand topspin down the backhand, so what a good timeout call by the Indian coach. ACHANTA now with 3 game points.
Sorry.
Backhand down the line, catches the edge of the table, and ACHANTA takes the fourth game. 11-7. And this quarter-final now, evenly poised, 2 games each. But it's certainly the gentleman with his back to us on screen who's in the ascendancy. Lost the first 2, 11-3, 11-9. Then he stormed away with the third game, 11-1. And then held his composure under pressure at the end of the fourth game. And ran out winner by 11 points to 7. So, momentum-wise, it's sitting with the Indian player. Experience-wise, it's sitting with the Republic of Korea player. So still this quarter-final wide open. Best of 7 games. First player to win 4 games will go through to the semi-final. Seung supporting. Oh, that's a great shot. Anticipated very well. ACHANTA. Roo gave him a chance though, put the ball within his reach.
Come on. 2-1.
And then ACHANTA's in with that forehand topspin down the line. Played tactically very well there. He kept Roo away from the table, didn't launch himself into any silly shots when the ball was so high. Good controlled table tennis from the Indian number 1. This time the forehand topspin. Annoyed because he knew it was there to win. He had the ball to make the winner, but he still leads ACHANTA by 3 points to 2. And there's that good flick out wide to the RYU forehand. Strong topspin from Seung. Scores now level at 4 points each.
Let's 4-4.
The block from Seung onto the edge of the table. Slightly fortunate. Right in the corner, right on the edge. ACHANTA now with his 2 serves and he's 2 points down. Be a good time to take 2 points with the serve. And again, it's that backhand down the line. There's the former Olympic champion supporting another former Olympic champion. One won in '88, one won 16 years later in 2004. Could have played with a little bit more control in mind. ACHANTA, hindsight's a wonderful thing. We're all Olympic medalists at hindsight. Seung had totally committed himself to that shot. Had lost his balance and gone over. Just managed to stay on his feet. Only just. So, 8-5 for the play from the Republic of Korea.
Come on! 6-8.
There's Mum looking a little bit more anxious than when we saw her last time. That's an error from ACHANTA, much to the delight of the crowd. He knows it. He's now 3 points adrift at the sharp end of this 5th game.
Sorry.
The backhand block down the line, just catching the edge of the table.
Hey. Touch. Touch. Sorry. Here.
And
9-7.
superb fair play there by Seung, giving the edge. The umpire wasn't sure. Seung, no hesitation in giving the point to ACHANTA.
Yeah! 9-8.
And so the Korean coach now calls timeout. 9-6, edge ball 9-7. ACHANTA wins a good point, 9-8. This really is a pivotal moment in this final. Of course, the winner of this game only needs 1 out of the remaining 3. The loser will need 2 out of the remaining 3. I know that's obvious, but it's got very serious psychological implications as well. Seung, there he is, in action. Seung listening very attentively. As meanwhile, Sharath Kamal ACHANTA has made his way back to the table. He's raring to go. And they're anxiously watching on the fiancé of Roo Seung-min. They're due to get married in May next year. So he's got mum and future wife both anxiously watching on as he serves at 9-8 up. Holding it well to get across to that forehand. Fiancé is delighted. He now has 2 game points. There he is at full stretch, making that forehand topspin. 2 game points for Roo Seung-min.
9-10.
Interesting tactics, very brave from Roo Seung-min. The long push into the forehand of ACHANTA, inviting the topspin, and then he was going to take the counter topspin on, but the topspin from ACHANTA caught the top of the net. Very difficult when you're taking the ball early, when you get a deflection off the net. 1 game point saved, 1 remains.
Let
That
9-10.
service. There it is, Roo Seung-min takes the 5th game to the delight of the crowd. 11-9. That could be a turning point in this quarter-final. It's turning out to be a very exciting quarter-final. There's Mrs. Roo, looking more relieved than anything else. Situation as it stands at the moment on the screen. 3-2 in favour of Roo Seung-min. That was a good backhand down the line. And then we go into the forehand to forehand topspin rally. Roo throwing his whole body into every shot. ACHANTA going down the line or into the body at least. And just made the error. Roo punches the air with delight. And there's the future Mrs. Roo and the current Mrs. Roo.
Sixth game, ACHANTA serve, 0-0. Yeah, come on! 1-0.
No compromise from Roo Seung-min. No half measures. That was a bullet. It was a winner if it was on, but it just missed. ACHANTA leads 1-love.
Yeah, come on! 0-2.
And ACHANTA's got the momentum going already. Takes the first 2 points.
Hey.
Just couldn't quite control it with his backhand. Kicked up at him. And that's a rocket forehand topspin down the line.
Yeah, come on! 3-2.
ACHANTA just threw that one up. Took the pace off the ball. Not a lot of spin. And you can see the surprised look on Roo's face. Good variation from ACHANTA.
2-4.
This time the push come flick into the backhand of Roo Seung-min, who's reluctant to run round because he knows ACHANTA's not afraid of getting out wide to his forehand. 4-2 in favour of the Indian player, and Roo Seung-min with his 2 serves to come. The fan club are delighted. ACHANTA did well to get himself back into the rally there, and he had a chance to make that backhand topspin. Here it is. He's got himself back into the rally. Looked as though it just flicked off the top of the net. So that was close. ACHANTA apologising for the net cord. And that was an error by Ryu Seung-min. Had a little bit more time, I think. Could have let that ball just rise a fraction high to the top of the bounce. Only a fraction, but when you think about it, it just caught the top of the net. It was a millimetre out of being a winner. So just let it rise.
4-6.
Risen an extra millimetre or two. That would have made all the difference. Did well there, Ryu Seung-min. He's at full stretch. Whole body off the floor. ACHANTA leads 7-5. He's already beaten one Korean player in Lee Sang-soo, albeit 15-13 in the deciding game. Can he take out another Korean player? He needs to win 2 of the next 3 games. He leads 7-6 in this 6th game.
Yeah, come on! 6-8.
Ryu Seung-min with his 2 serves to come. That just caught the edge of the table, the backhand block. He was looking to steer it out on the diagonal. He's playing the extremes well. Here comes the backhand block, playing it out on the angle, and there you see it just catch the edge of the table. Absolutely no chance for Ryu Seung-min.
Yeah, come on! 10-6.
And so well, it's looking like 3 games apiece, another nail-biter. ACHANTA now with 4 game points. One game point saved, 3 remain. But ACHANTA could do with this one because Ryu Seung-min will have his serves to come. That forehand topspin kept very low, very tight over the top of the net. A brave shot from Ryu. See there, just to graze the top of the net. Perfect shot. So 2 game points saved, 2 remain. But now Ryu Seung-min has the advantage of his serves. He'll be looking to get in behind the serve with hopefully a rocket topspin from his point of view.
Let's 8-10.
Good touch play from Ryu Seung-min. Not necessarily renowned for that part of his game, but he managed to keep his 3rd ball, a shot behind the serve tight over the net. ACHANTA launched himself into it, but it was too tight. Oh, that's fantastic play. That's trademark. Ryu Seung-min almost plays that shot off the ground. Look how low he is there. That right knee almost scraping the floor. Korean coach on his feet. 4 game points saved.
Yeah, come on!
But the return wasn't great.
10, 11.
And ACHANTA plays a strong forehand topspin down the line to give him his 5th game point. And there it is.
12, 10, game.
ACHANTA takes the 6th game with his 5th game point, winning 12-10. And so, what a quarter-final. Drama all the way. And there we have confirmation of the situation. It's a 7-game thriller. Kamal, ACHANTA putting up an outstanding performance against a player who is currently ranked 32 places above him on the world ranking.
큰 박수 부탁드립니다. 한 번 더.
So both these players managed to scrape through by the narrowest of margins in the first round, and it looks as though it could very much be the case in this encounter. Are we destined for 10-all? Certainly at this stage, if you're a betting man, you'd predict that to be the case.
Yeah! 0-1.
ACHANTA starts strong, wins a backhand-to-backhand rally. It's quite significant that he's forcing RYU Seung to play backhands. Normally RYU would be whipping around the backhand to get in with his forehand. The supporters club are in action. The serve drifted long from ACHANTA. RYU Seung pounces on it to the delight of his mother. ACHANTA having perhaps slightly more of the good fortune so far, but that can very quickly change. So ACHANTA again forcing RYU Seung to play backhands from the backhand side. And it's the Indian player now with a 1-point advantage. RYU Seung with his 2nd serve in this sequence. Great serve. The return was weak from ACHANTA. He wasn't sure of the spin. Played safe. Ball popped up. And RYU Seung doesn't miss many of those. Again, good touch play from RYU Seung. ACHANTA was looking to get in with the top spin. He wasn't sure whether the second bounce was coming over the white line. So he hesitated. And once you hesitate, you tend to lose the point. So 2 points against the service. The players will now change ends. And psychologically, that's a blow for ACHANTA. He led 3-2. He's now 5-3 down. Fiancée just not sure if she's hiding behind that individual and struggling with the pressure. Good spin. Instead of the rocket then, he just threw the ball up a little bit higher. Came up the back of the ball.
Come on, come on.
ACHANTA fighting all the way. You wouldn't expect anything different. He's now got his 2 serves to come. What a time to take both points with the serve.
Yeah, come on.
There's the first point.
6.
Not the best time to serve off. So, 7-5, Ryu Seung-min. Played a little bit softer, Ryu Seung-min. Mum applauding once again, but you'd expect nothing less. 8-5. Oh, what a great counter topspin. It was a good topspin by ACHANTA, but Ryu Seung-min anticipated well, stepped across, made the counter topspin, as we'll see here down the line. He steps across. Look at the angle there. There's even side spin on it as well to make it impossible for ACHANTA to even attempt to get the ball back. And there's Mum on her feet. She's delighted, and so she should be. Now, Ryu Seung-min with 5 game points. It certainly would be dramatic now if ACHANTA can get back to 10 points each. Can't see it, but who knows? 1 match point saved, 4 remain for Ryu Seung-min, and now Ryu with his 2 serves to come. Oh, for a run of 6 points, says Kamal ACHANTA. Oh, he's got another one back.
7.
If he can get this one, he's got his 2 serves to come at the end. That might just be crossing his mind. (10-7), 3 match points.
Let's 10-7.
And that's a great return of serve by ACHANTA. The flick out wide to the Ryu Seung-min forehand. 3 game points saved. This always had great drama written all over it. And that's proved exactly what it has been. ACHANTA now with his serves. What a memorable comeback this would be. But he's missed it. He's missed the forehand topspin. It was there to be taken. And Ryu Seung-min takes the 7th and final game, 11-8. Secures himself a place in the semi-final. And in the bottom half of the draw, it's absolutely wide open for one of the players to take great advantage of an excellent draw. The highest ranked players in the world find themselves in the top half, and there we have confirmation of the outcome of that men's singles quarter-final. A super game won by the former Olympic champion Ryu Seung-min, 11-8 in the 7th game, and therefore by 4 games to 3. The crowd enjoyed that one. They enjoyed the outcome. Well done, Ryu Seung-min. We look forward to seeing you in the semi-final.